everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Suggs and I am a writer and author of 3 self-published books. I am currently working on my 5th book while my 4th book is out with a literary agent. On this channel, I talk about writing and publishing as a way to try to inspire you to finish your novel. If that sounds good to you, then make sure you hit that subscribe channel because I try to post videos on a weekly basis, but because I am working on my 5th book, I don't always get to do it on the same date, so make sure that you also hit that little bell so that you get notified when I upload. In today's video, I have for you a sort of plan with me, journal, preptober. I have a lot of things going on as I get ready to work on the 2nd draft of my next book, and I've been documenting my journey on Instagram, and I have gotten a lot of requests to show you guys, to create a video on how I am prepping for my 2nd draft, plus to show what I've created. I've created a journal tracking my 1st draft and my experience in writing my 5th book. And you guys have been asking how I created that, and just to show you, I guess as a way to inspire you to do the same with your book or whatever it is that you're writing, so that you can have a place that you can always return to. So if you've missed my writing process and all the things that I've been doing for this new novel, then I will link the videos in the description box below. There are 2. One is my writing process and the other one is how I've been outlining using index cards. So if that's something that sounds good to you, make sure you check them out after you're done watching this one. So let's hop into the video. What I really wanted to show you is, before I get started, I want to show you a couple little things that I got recently, because I've been really into planning, and I am not a planner as far as like the way I see it on YouTube. I mean, I've been watching a lot of videos on planning and I don't know how people do it. I love it, but I don't know how to use the stickers the right way, I guess. I don't know. I'm just not that creative when it comes to like setting up my planner, but I went ahead and bought some things that I'm going to show you in the next clip. So, or maybe as I'm talking, I'll just pop it up here and show you guys. But yeah, so what I first got is these creative lettering color relax manuscript markers. They're double tipped. And I was really in the market for one of these because I wanted to start, you know, while I'm writing on my journal, I really want to make sure that I use something that it's not going to go through too much through the next pages. So I just got this and I'm going to try them out and see how it goes. The next thing that I got were these stickers that I've been using like crazy in my planner, and not just my planner but in the journal. So these have been working out really good. I'm really happy about them. I did try to go to the store today to Michael's and try to get a fall one, but they were out and they weren't coming in till tomorrow, and they won't be out in the store till Friday. So I wasn't able to get a fall one, which I think I'm going to go back and get. And I did end up getting this Follow Your Dreams, They Know the Way journal, because I'm almost out of my morning journal, which I do my morning pages and I write my mantra cards and my gratitude. So I thought this would be great for that. It was only $4.99. And then of course I have my my Erin Condren planner for just setting my goals. I wanted to share with you guys my October goals real quick before I jump into the video. So, well, before I jump into the video, the reason for this video, which is my actual journal. So my October goals as far as my writing is concerned, because that's all that I'm going to be focused on right now on this video with you guys. So what I really want to do for October is I want to finish the 2nd draft to the work, my work in progress right now. I wanted to finish my mantra cards, because I am working on mantra cards like the ones that Gabby Bernstein has and Shannon Kaiser have. I mean, there's all kinds of them. They're affirmation cards that you can use to get you inspired and motivated and set your mind right right off the morning. So I did finish those. Now I had them all designed, and then I redid it, and now they're finalized, and now I just have to send them off to the printer and get them here. So that's already done. So I can actually check that off, and it's not even October. I mean, it's only October 2nd. So I need to order the proof of the cards. I have that. I need to read Between Us, which is my 4th book. If you guys have been following my progress here with that book, it's out to a literary agent. And if I don't hear back from her, I'm going to self-publish that book. So I need to read through the book just to make sure everything's good. I did upload it to KDP because I wanted to have a physical copy of the book as I read it. So I have that pending, but I will want to do that sometime in October. Then if I do end up self-publishing that book, I will need to set a release day for Between Us. I need to create a marketing plan for Between Us, which I'm also planning on creating a video so you guys can learn from that also. I will need to finalize the cover for Between Us. I put that on hold because I don't want to, my son is my cover designer and he's got a lot of things going on, and I didn't want to bother him or take time to create a cover if the book is going to end up being traditionally published. So I'm going to wait till I finalize whether I'm getting traditionally published or self-published before I push him to get that cover done. Next is, of course, to set the pre-orders for Between Us. Once I set the date, I need to, I've also been working on my nonfiction, and originally I had it planned that I was going to write both my nonfiction and my fiction at the same time, because I only needed 1,000 words a day for my nonfiction to finish it. But I soon realized that was not going to work because I really spent all my time on my nonfiction. I spent all my time on my fiction book, my work in progress, and it wasn't working for me. So I have it here to get back to it. Don't know if I will. I'm not going to stress if I don't, because I know how my energy gets when I'm focused on one piece of work. So I don't know if I'll get to it. The next I want to do is I want to try to record 4 videos for YouTube regarding my writing process. I always said that I took a step back on YouTube, and then I came back because I really want this channel to be of service. I don't want to just upload to upload. So now that I'm finding my groove and that I'm finding that I am helping out and inspire you guys to finish your book, I'm more motivated to post more videos. So that's what I plan on doing. For this month, I plan on recording at least 4 videos, maybe more. I needed to send out my newsletter, which I did. If you're not signed up for my newsletter, make sure that you go to my website. It's in the link below, and sign up, because I plan on doing some giveaways pretty soon. I haven't done a giveaway in at least over a year, but I am like trying to brainstorm some things that I have going on. So make sure that you're signed up if you haven't signed up to my newsletter yet. Plus, you guys are always, my newsletter people are always the first to know anything that's happening with me. So make sure you head on over there now and sign up. Start brainstorming names for my new work in progress. As many of you know, my work in progress right now, I've been calling it What About Us, but I'm not sure about the name, so I'm putting a hold on that, and I'm not calling it What About Us anymore. I'm going to be calling it my work in progress until I figure out the name that I want to go with. So I need to start brainstorming new names. I have here, I wrote down, start thinking about a new book, because while I was writing this book, I got an idea for another one, but I don't know. I think I'm overextending myself a little bit. Some of these things may have to be more of a quarterly goal more than an actual monthly goal for October. So we'll see how that goes. Open my course for enrollment. I did that yesterday, October 1st. If you don't know, I do have a course called How to Get Unstuck and Start Believing in Yourself. And that course is only $49 right now. It's only going to be open for 1 week. So make sure that if it's something that you've been struggling with, if you're struggling with doubt, if you're struggling with the comparison game, if you're struggling with just being stuck and not being able to finish that novel, I know the importance of having a good mindset. So that course takes you through how to set, how to learn about your mind, how to set proper goals, how to create habits, how to focus on a singular goal so that you can reach your goal. So there's a lot there that I know will help you get to that next level in your writing career. So if you haven't checked the course out, I will also leave the link in the description box below for you guys to click on over there and check it out and see if it's something that you're interested in. I am offering it at a very low price right now. You also get an audiobook to my book, Believe Damn It. Believe Damn It, you get the audiobook when you sign up for the course. This is also included in the course. Plus you get 31 quote affirmation cards. You get 2 meditation tracks. You get a 7-module course, and you get a workbook plus. So you get all that for $49 for a limited time only. So if it's something that you think you might benefit from, then go ahead and go over there and check it out. And then let's see. And yeah, that's all I have for October. So now let's jump into why I created this notebook right here. I wanted to have a place where I had all my memories for my books that I'm currently, for my current book that I am writing, because I know that sometimes we post everything on social media, but then somewhere along the line it gets lost, right? In the noise, and this, you keep posting and it keeps going further down below, and before you know it, you don't have a true memory of your progress while you're writing your book. And I really wanted that. I wanted a space that I could return to time and again to remind me of not only my marketing plan, let's say, and how I went about things, but I wanted to remember the good and the bad. I wanted to remember the progress and the process, because it may, I may be stuck again, who knows, you know, and I know we all get stuck when we're writing certain parts in our book. And if I could go back and see, okay, during this process, I got stuck there too, and this is how I worked through it, then I think it will help me in the future. So what I ended up doing is, I do recommend, if you do this, because I totally forgot when I started it, I don't recommend that you do it on this composition book, because it does, the pages do bleed a little through the pen and markers and all that, so the pages are a little flimsy. So maybe if you can get a harder bound notebook, that will work out better for you. But for now, this is good enough, and I'm having a great time having it, and I know it will last, you know, for as long as I need it. Because once I stop, once I finish it, I won't be using it as much, but I can always come back to it. So the first thing that I did is I did set my goal for the month. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to complete my first draft in my first draft in 1 month. And I wanted to reach 80,000 words. That was my aim. But most importantly, I wanted to finish the first draft, regardless of how many words I had that meant. So I wasn't a super stickler about the words, but I did aim for 80,000, which meant I needed to write 1,800 words a day. On some days I did that, and on some days I didn't. As you can see, hopefully it'll focus. See, like right here, I wrote 3,400 words. There were other times that I wrote 3,100, other 2,800, 26, and there were days that I didn't write. There were 6 days that I didn't write. So as a result, I did finish my first draft. So the camera cut off, so I'm not really sure where I left off, but I'm pretty sure that I was saying that as a result, I did finish my last draft, even though I didn't meet the 80,000 words, which is fine. What I started doing afterwards is I started journaling everything I was doing, because I really wanted to make sure that I remembered how I felt during this entire process. I also printed out some pictures, and I recorded the good and the bad and everything that I was going through while I was writing this first draft. I documented it because I knew that it would help me in the future. I knew that, you know, if I felt good, I know that it would help me in times when I was feeling bad if I go back to it. As you can see here, I documented when I reached my 50,000 words. I thought it was a great mile marker for me. I was so happy to have reached it. A few days later, I ended up getting imposter syndrome. I started thinking that everything I was writing was not good enough. And I also documented that because I knew that that would not be the only time I ever felt that way in my future. And I knew that if I documented it here, I would be able to see that I got past it. So that was important for me to document here. You can put anything that you want in your journal. It's there to help you. It's there to inspire you. It's there as a memory book. So yeah, so I just went and did some more things. I was getting ready to finish. I knew I was getting close to finishing my second draft, and I documented here that I got my first draft, and that made me so happy. All right, so let's get to October. October is all about getting ready to finish the second draft for me. Some of you guys are doing NaNoWriMo. I am not doing it in that sense, but I will still be working on this book. So in a sense, I'm doing it along with you guys. I'm just not documenting it on the website or being part of the cabins and none of that stuff. But I did want to tell you that all the videos that I've done in the past 3 weeks will help you in this Preptober situation. If you want to see the writing process for the setting your goals for the first draft, you can check out that video. All the videos I'm going to link below. If you want to start ready for outlining, I have a video all on outlining. And I also have a video on outlining and plotting with index cards that will help you this month in getting ready to start writing and start whatever phase you're in to finish that novel in November. So that was my first draft. So my second draft, I'm going to be handling it a little bit differently. I wanted to, this is where I am. I have written 62,535 words. I need 80,000, which means I'm 17,465 words short. That means that I need 564 words a day in order to finish that second draft as far as word count is concerned, and I have no problem. I know that I will meet that with ease. There are 36 chapters in this book right now. And in order for me to go through the entire chapter, I will need to go roughly around 2 chapters a day, maybe a little less. I will write and review and edit at that point. So I am documenting that journey here. I have the chapter, word count, and total that I will be documenting through the entire month of October, and I hope to finish that novel now by the end, well, the second draft by the end of October. What I intend on doing then, I think I'm going to give it to my critique partner after the second draft. I think that's a good place to stop and give it to her, and that is my daughter, so that is a good place for me to stop doing what I'm doing and giving it to her. And then, let's see, the last page I have written on here is possible names for my novel, because I've been calling it What About Us, and I don't know if I'm going to call it that, so that's why I keep calling it my work in progress. But this is where I will be documenting all the names, all the brainstorms, and I think it'll be a nice place to have it all that I can return to and have as a memory. So yeah, you guys, I mean, that is all I have. I hope that you found this video inspiring and that you get ready this month to start writing in November, and that you finish your novel, whatever phase you're in, even if it's just finishing the first draft or finishing your last draft. I hope that I can help you do that. If you want a little more inspiration, you can head on over to Instagram and follow me there. I document my entire journey. I'm very active on stories and on my feed, so head on over there and follow me and say hello. Tell me that you're coming from YouTube, and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel again, and that you hit that little bell on your way out. And until next time, stay safe.